here. Let's get the read from Fox News contributors Kat Tent and Jonas Max Ferris, Catalina magazine publisher Kathy Aru, and Independent Women's Forum and former Congresswoman Nan Hayworth. Nan, is it your sense that Sheldon Adelson, who is held back, is now plunking down money, that he sees something that maybe most of us don't? And I'm just saying us collectively, the media.
Yeah, absolutely, Neil. I was in Israel with Mr. Adelson and his wife, who is an Israeli physician, in 2011 with a congressional delegation. And you know what? He is a passionate supporter of Israel. I think he is very pleased with the president's progress in North Korea, and that reflects intimately on what he's doing with Iran. I think he understands that the president is very deeply a friend of Israel and is strengthening the United States, our economy, our military.
But that would make him place bets on more Republicans staying in the House?
Well, we had a great week last week in the primaries. Big turnouts. That was one of the issues right now. I agree, because politically he agrees with the president. He likes what he's seeing. He wants to keep that up.
But he's not dumb either. You know, he's always liked the president. But he, you know, you could say that he sees a possibility that maybe people have been getting it wrong.
Right, and it's not just turnouts either. It's the fact that everyone that was elected in the primaries is someone who could conceivably win in the general. There's no Roy Moore situation with any of these picks here. And also, you see the Democrats still struggling to have any kind of message. We see Nancy Pelosi saying that she wouldn't back down. We see Hillary Clinton saying she's going to be very involved in the midterms. It sounds like it's just going to be the same sort of strategy as that was used in 2016, which failed.
Do you think, Kathy, that Democrats did get a little ahead of their proverbial skis here, and they got to be careful about sounding so cocky like they've got it?
But they are raising more money right now. So Adelson is actually probably filling in for the money that's not being raised.
You're talking about if you went individual district by district.
Right. But I think it's an energized party. I think Adelson is a bit concerned. I think that's why he's giving the money sooner than usual.
He was concerned before, and he wasn't committing money.
Well, now he's triply concerned. He's giving
what do you think of this, Jones?
Triple the amount.
You follow the money. What do you make of it?
Hillary raised more money too. I think the money isn't as important as it was before social media thing. I think it used to be, you know, a very good. It is a good indicator of support, but I don't think it guarantees you winning as much as it used to do anymore. I think there's more grassroots stuff, people sharing information, people getting behind people.
Well, what about that theory that maybe, you know, and this happens in the media all the time. It certainly happened in the last election where you jump to a sort of a consensus conclusion. Oh, Republicans are facing a blue wave. 40 incumbents are leaving. There must be a get out of Dodge mentality.
Look, I think the blue wave is definitely shrinking, and sure, Adelson doesn't want to. Look, he can afford to lose money on backing people. The critics are going to say he's saved 10 times this in taxes recently with the tax cuts. That doesn't mean he wants to look like he's making bad bets on candidates.
Right.
And it looks like they need money now compared to the Democrats who have raised more in this, and it could help, and it could swing back. So maybe he's trying to look smarter.
So regardless of your political persuasion, guys, who sees the House still turning regardless? Forget about the Senate where that looks less likely, but the House going Democrat. You still see
history shows that, it may turn in history, the party that's in rule. I mean, they do lose seats. So history and the Democrats are energized.
It would take, what, 23 to topple it?
Yes, but you know what, Kathy and I was in the 2010 wave of Republicans elected to Congress, and the difference, there are a lot of differences between then and now, and one of them is that the president now is regarded by a majority of Americans as doing a good job on managing the economy. 57% in a recent poll. That was not the case
But
in
the tax cuts remain not nearly as popular than people's sense of confidence in the economy, right?
Right, but still, the Democrats aren't doing anything differently than they were in 2016. I get that there might be some concern about an enthusiasm gap, because there always is, as history shows, that the party that's in power, the opposite party, is going to, especially now, because a lot of these people are very opposed to President Trump, and they're very, very.
But if it is a reflection on the president, and as Nan pointed out, he is more popular now, then maybe he won't be as damning to them.
If Republicans actually get out and vote, I know it's sometimes it can be hard to get out and vote, but if they actually get out and vote, then they don't have anything to worry about. The only thing they have to worry about is Republicans not getting out and voting.
And historically, they turn out more in midterms.
The opposition.
Republicans do that more than Democrats turn out in midterm elections.
Really? Okay.
The economy's still too strong, and the repeal and replace the tax cuts message isn't as exciting to people as repeal and replace Obamacare. They don't have the momentum that they had with the Tea Party against Obama. The economy was weaker when they turned on Obama.
I don't see it happening. I'd see them losing some seats in the House, but I think they'll control the House. I think they'll gain in the Senate. I could be very, very wrong. But remember, I was the one who said Donald Trump was going to win.
North Korea is having a ceremony to announce that they're relinquishing their nuclear site.
Right.
Fox just announced that.
That's right.
That's the kind of news that tends to catalyze enthusiasm.
Yeah, you never know. It could be the wind at the Republicans' back. Too early to tell, but no one's wrong until November. All right. Hillary Clinton, though, taking a look at this and still looking backward at the election she lost. She had a new reason for that. Take a look.
Is this fear? There is this anger, even rage about women seeking power, women exercising power. People would all the time say, well, I'm not against women, as they'd be, wearing a T-shirt saying these horrible things. I'm just not for that woman. Okay, fine. So the election happens. Forget that I got 3 million more votes. It's over. And we go on to, whatever's going to be next.
What do you think of that, Kat?
I think that she really needs to take a look at what she herself did wrong, because she's going to be involved in the midterms and she's going to be continuing to say these kinds of things.
But she lost because it's a chauvinist country.
No, I don't think she lost because it's a chauvinist country. I think that she was not a likable candidate. She was somebody with a lot of baggage, and she didn't have a message except for, don't vote for that other guy, look how bad he is. That was the only message. It was I'm with her and not what can I do for you. It was very much about vote for me because he's so mean to me. And she's still doing the same things.
And we had a lot of, Republican senators and governors, Kathy, on that level. Did that disturb you?
What, her comments?
Yeah.
Well, she's still trying to figure it out. I think so many people are still trying to figure out how she lost.
Do you agree with her premise
I don't think she's trying
that
to
a lot of
figure it
people
out.
had a problem
I
with
think
the
so.
female?
She's trying to blame other
She's saying a lot of men, more to the point, had a problem with a female senator. And a female president, I should say.
Well, some people were quoted saying that they would not vote for a woman. There are people that said that they would rather vote for a man than vote for a woman.
3 million more votes. Was this 3 million more women who voted for her?
Well, she did have 3 million more votes.
But my point
she's
is
not
that
exactly wrong there.
Was it a sexist statement?
Was it a sexist statement? People have said it, though. People have made that statement.
I'm asking you. I don't care about other people. You're the one who's here.
The statement may have been sexist. I don't think she's sexist, but the statement may have been. But people have said it.
All right. You're not
She supported the man who ran against me. So,
sorry.
Come
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't her ideal woman.
Apparently not. That's
and I think what she was getting at there, and there was a bit of truth to it, she wasn't the woman for a lot of people. It wasn't that they were anti-woman, they were anti-that woman.
And it's her construct. That is totally her construct.
I didn't vote for her, and I actually don't hate women. So just saying.
Let me write that down.
Yeah.
Kat does
Put that in my file.
All right, good. Go ahead.
Is the Electoral College sexist? Like, is that what she's... Look, there's definitely
That's
people...
how we elect our president.
There are definitely people that don't vote for a woman to be president. There's no question about it. There are people that won't vote for a black person to be president. There are people that didn't vote for Mitt Romney because he's a Mormon. There's people that didn't vote for
There are people who didn't vote for Donald Trump because of the things he said about women.
Right.
So you have to overcome... We could chase this all day.
Yes, you have to overcome that group and get enough people who like you. At the end of the day, these people that didn't win were all not likable to a lot of the country, including
You won
Mitt
the
Romney.
Electoral vote. That is how we elect our presidents in this country.
You have a
End of freaking
disadvantage
story.
as a woman.